Okay, these should look familiar. We just distributed to get these. Now what we are going to work on, and this is a little prerequisite skill that we need, is going backwards. Where did this come from? There's some number that I put inside of some parentheses to make it look like this. What was that number? Well, pull that number out. That number that we pushed in, it was a 3. I want to pull out. There it is. There's that 3 that was out there, okay? Between the 40 and the 5, there was some number that I used twice to get there. What number was that? Oh yeah, it was 5. So we're distributing is putting the number in. This factoring is pulling the number out. Okay, what did we use here? It was an x and x. What do these have in common? An x. That's what I'm taking to the outside of the parentheses. What did these have in common? Well, it was an x, not just the squared, it was the x squared. They both have an x squared, so I'm taking that and pulling it to the outside of the parentheses. Kind of going back in time. Forward in time was the distributive property. Back in time was pulling those apart and factoring. This one is a little tougher. You got to do it in 2 steps, but I know these two have an x. I'm going to take an x off of each. And then I know these two have an x. I'm going to take an x off of each. That's what we originally started with. Factoring using a GCF. Let's move on to the next one and look at some more examples.